is the blue petal. Today, we will see the blue petal of the 7-petal school proposal. I am Noemi Paimal, and welcome to, oh, this is funny, hey, yeah, sounds better. And welcome to our online classes of Education 3000. So you can see on the slide, remember last video, we saw all the petals of the 7 pedagogical areas. So education is complete, it's integral, it's comprehensive, holistic, sometimes some people say holistic. But what we want to do is to cover all the level of development of human being and the society. So we start today with blue, that's why I have blue. And the blue, remember, we have blue, the physical exercise, we have yellow, the cognitive area, but it has to be articulated and contextualized. We have the pink, which is a social science and emotional intelligence and peace culture. White is art, green is ecology, red is hands-on, to do, and violet, the development, the personal development. So we always start with blue. Blue is to be healthy, to be in a healthy body, is physical and kinesthetic development, anything to do with enjoy to be in a fit body, enjoy to be here on earth, enjoy to move, dance, run, and feel good about being here. We have under the blue petal many activities. Remember last time I said, oh, it would be nice in the morning to have at least 20 minutes of aerobic, if not half an hour for everybody, or cardio, you know, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, something that we do together, no competition, we enjoy the music. Of course, ask the student what kind of music they like, put the last thing they love to dance. And it's a marvelous way to start the day. And then we have here on the slide, we have karate, or we can have any kind of martial arts like Aikido, Kung Fu. Usually they like Kung Fu. Judo or Taekwondo, Taekwondo. And you can see a kid that does a lot of martial arts is balanced and respectful towards the teacher, the tradition, the other kids. And it's not to fight, it's not against, it's how to manage our energy, how to use our energy for the best of our capacity, and not to attack, but to involve all the movement. It's like a dance. And usually they like it. Of course, swimming, and they can swim from very young age. And the water, the contact with the water is so important. Here I put soccer. I have some issues with soccer. I know, I live in South America, soccer is so important. But we try to have soccer and soccer teams that is not so competitive. We try to see sport not as a competition and one has to win and the other one has to lose and it's terrible, and like more cooperation and have fun together. So maybe with soccer we can mix with breathing exercise. We compete with oneself, not with the other. We can do team. At the end we can all eat ice cream or pizza, but it's one team, not two against. And we recognize and respect each other, and we are friends. Or there is a very good trick. You rotate. So from one team, you rotate one person to the other team. And then he has to put the goal on the other side. And then you rotate another person, and then you rotate another person, and then you rotate another person. And then all the teams are rotating. And at the end you say, okay, together we put so many goals. So it's a very nice way to lower a little bit the competitiveness of competition level. Mixed team. I know a school in India. It's called Mahatma Gandhi International School Academy, and they have girls and boys in the same team, and it's very nice, very interesting, and so on. That's for the soccer and sport in general. The other thing is, you can see on the picture here, let me see. It's called, in Spanish, it's called capoeira, and in Brazil, actually it's from Brazil. And in English, it will be capoeira. And it's very nice. This one is really non-competitive, and it's very, it will mix everything. It mixes culture, music, cooperation, physical activities, teamwork, tradition, history, songs. That's very, very nice. If you have the chance of a teacher of capoeira, please do it. All kind of dance. Here you can see contemporary dances, modern dance, any folkloric dance, so you know the countries and all the cultures. Modern dance. This is a haka. Haka is from the Maoris people from New Zealand, and it's very good for, you know, for stamina, for to be strong, and is done by women and men equally. This is very good for the solar plexus solar and for strength. For young people, like my daughter, when she was 14, she loved to do haka, and it was very good. This is dance from all over the countries. Here we have Kurdish people, Lebanese people, Mexico, Emirates, Africa, China. So you can learn geography and cultures through the dances. We have Japan, Bali, China again, Mexico. It's called Aztec dance. And Aztec dance, by the way, yeah, when you know it's blue beetle. So Aztec dance, it's involved a lot of jumping. It's hard working. It's round in circle. It involves the 4 directions and a lot of symbols, and all the movement means something. So you can learn your tradition and the cosmovision of Mexico, the Aztec people. And I know a school, yes, in Mexico, they were doing the Aztec dance every Monday. The first class was that. And you know what happened? The kids were so balanced and so focused after this dance, and it was 1 hour of jumping and be together, and there is a beautiful synchronization. The teachers of this school were always asking, can I have the class after this dance on Monday? Because they used to say they do the class in 10 minutes. They are extremely focused. So you don't lose 1 hour of dance, you gain 1 hour. And that's beautiful. If you have the chance to do Gurdjieff dance, I already talked to you about Gurdjieff. Gurdjeff dance. It's very good to balance the body, and it's very good for coordination and for inner development. And in South America, we do that with kids of the street in some, how can you put that, high-risk zone or neighborhood. And the children are doing so good with the Gurdjieff dance. Then we can have all kind of dance like break dance, hip hop, rap. They love it. Here I put for you some parkour. They love the parkour. You don't have to make them jump. You know, parkour, the French word parkour, is a sport for urban environment, and they really like it. So you don't have to jump from the roof or from the 3rd floor. You have parkour for 8 years old, 11 years old, 12 years old. You can have on internet. If you are the teacher of parkour, or they love the teacher of parkour, usually it's a young boy or a young girl, and they have a blast with the parkour. There is one girl doing parkour here. She's from Tehran, Iran. And I put another picture. It's about roof soccer. It's called FIFA Street. It means this is done in Brazil in those, it's called favela, in zone like very, how you say in English, high risk zone or zone with not all the facilities. And those kids, and especially young people, well, they can do all this kind of sport. FIFA Street, you do parkour and kind of acrobacy and football. You have the ball and you have many things you do together, and it's done in group. It's not non-competitive activity. In a non-competitive activity, you type FIFA Street in the website, and it's beautiful what they do. And then you can see the violence will drop when they do that. And I saw many places. I saw in Gaza as well, and I saw in the refugee camp when there's a lot of exercise, the violence and the stress will drop. It's part of a post-trauma activity per se. Actually, there was a refugee camp that when they opened the patio for sport, wow, the bullying and the violence was dropping completely. So definitely you can use it in therapy as well and social coherence as well. This is parkour for children. You can do it with small children, and you can do it even for babies. I saw a place where they were doing parkour for babies, and it's fun. It was fun for the parents. I hope it was fun for the baby, but the baby was looking for that. I mean, it was fun to see both of them. Something I really like, because it goes backwards. You see, it's called actually aerial acrobacy or acrobatic activities. And by doing everything backwards, it's very good for the brain, the neuroplasticity to the synapses connection, for the pineal gland as well, because it's reverse for all the liquid of the brain and of the body. And they love it. Young people, for instance, they really, really like it. If you don't have all the facilities, you have just the clothes. It has to be a little bit elastic. And you take a couple of classes and you can do it, and you put some mattress and some kind of soft floor, and much fun. I do it when I do workshop. It's fun. This one I really like, and you can do it with young people especially, and couples. You can do it with the parents. It's called acro yoga. It's yoga, but with acrobacy. So basically you do all the yoga, but on the legs of somebody, of a partner. So you work a lot with the legs and with all the yoga posture. And it's fun. We do it as well when we have a workshop. It's so much fun, so much fun. Because you have to have the balance, you have the teamwork, you have the challenge, you have a little bit of adrenaline so you don't fall. It's a wonderful combination, and it's a lot of workout too. I know some schools that do it, and it's a huge success. Brain gym. On the slide we can see the brain gym. This is all the activities for learning for the brain actually, or to do with the two hemisphere. I mean, they have like, it's from Paul Denison. I do recommend the book, Paul Denison. It's for like brain gym, like gym for the brain. The two hemispheres are connected for stress, for reading, for hearing, for when you are tired, for the spine. It's very nice. It's very short, very easy to do. Here I put some exercise that's called the pace. First you have water. Always Paul Denison said water is good to have all the connectivity. It's, the water is good for electricity to go through it. Then you have the button here. You could go under this bone, clavicle, and here is called the brain button. And the other one is to cross. The other one is like this. You cross both the arms and the legs. This is for the two hemispheres as well. And you can do it with music, without music. You can make a story, and the kids love it. The other one I really recommend is called Awareness to the Body, from Aloka Marti. They are from Roville. Well, no, they are from Catalonia, but they did all this program in Roville, India. And it's very good. It's not only movement, but be conscious of all the body, of the breathing, what's behind the breath. Wonderful book. You can have it in Spain. You can order it. Some I put for you the net. Now it's, I saw in some countries they start this in Japan, and they climb up the net and they can do many activities on the top of the net. It's nice when you have not that much room, so they go above, and you can do a library. They can read, they can sleep, and they can do many. They can jump. They can fall because the net is always there to catch them. The other one is to climb, so you can have easy climbing. Like here, they are switching rooms, climbing this wall. Climbing is very good, actually. It's therapy and it is very pedagogical. This is a patio of a school. This during the break, they can use the wall, or you can put some mattress too. And it's a very, very nice activity. They love it. And that will definitely reduce bullying during the break time. Look at this young kid here. She's reverse. I mean, she's very good. And you can have that in your school, or you can have just one wall. So when we don't have that much room, or it's a kindergarten and you don't have that much room, you can always think about climbing wall. And so on and so on. Anything that's with the body, with the exercise, with PE, with renovate the idea of sport. More fun, less competition, more be responsible of our health and body, be fit. And enjoy it. Thank you very much. Oh, not only for the kids and for the young people, for everybody, for elders and for us. It's very good to be fit, because then the emotion will flow, the cognitive part will go much easier, the creativity is enhanced, and so on. So you take care, and I see you in the next video.